Hello out there, all you wonderful people. This is Andre, the Game Idea Guy. Thank you once again for lending me your time and your ear, listening into another What If discussion from me. And this time I'm going to be talking about what if I was running Amazon Games. And this discussion actually is going to be twofold for me because one, I'm testing out a new microphone with my computer, and two, because I've seen so much stuff that would be very obvious to most people that Amazon is overlooking and not doing that. I just don't understand why they're not doing it when they clearly have the money in place to be able to do the things that I'm going to talk about doing right now. So if I was in charge over at Amazon Games, knowing that we run Amazon Games and we also run Amazon Luna as part of Amazon's overall digital gaming experience, I'm just sitting here wondering, why, for one, why are we not promoting more our PC gaming launcher? Why are we not promoting that so much? Because, yeah, truthfully, I'm pretty sure a lot of people don't know that you can actually get games through Amazon Games if you have an Amazon Prime account. You get somewhere between 6 to 10 games per month for free that you can keep and play on your own as long as you have the launcher on your PC. And I'm sitting here but you could combine that with Amazon Luna. I've said this multiple times before. But, okay, to get down into the nitty gritty of it. Now, as the person in charge of Amazon Games, I would look over all of the different services that Amazon offers and that we have. I would look at Twitch, which is quite clearly a streaming service that is more tailored toward gaming and gaming subjects. So I don't know why we don't have Luna combined with that. I'm pretty sure that at some point they're probably going to do it where Luna links to Twitch, sort of the way that Stadia was supposed to link to YouTube. So, first order of business for me, if I was in charge, like I just said, I'm going to look at Luna and I'm going to look at Twitch. And if somebody's subscribed to our Luna service, game streaming service, they are going to be able to record and broadcast their gameplay through Luna to Twitch. I would make that an automatic thing no matter what. It's something that should be embedded in there. Secondly, people that are watching me broadcast, and I'm pretty sure that you actually can do it, but just for the sake of argument, I wanted to make sure I said it. I would also add in the ability for people who are watching through Twitch, if they have a Luna subscription, they can join in whatever game I am playing. If it is a multiplayer game, they can join in with me and play the game. They can jump in my live stream and play with me as long as I leave it open to invitation. That's something that should be done. This is, again, a no-brainer thing for me as far as what we have for the services and what we'd be using them for. Next thing, I would combine, well, maybe not combine, but I would allow for any games that you have through Amazon Games to be playable through Luna. So that whole library of free games that you get, you can play through Luna on any device. Since Luna is supposed to be able to be played on any device, this would honestly give you your library of games on the go wherever you go at any time. Basically the same thing that xCloud is looking to do. So that would be something I would push forward to having done. And it wouldn't just be the games from the Amazon Games PC launcher. It would also be the games that are free for Amazon Mobile. All of that would be available. I would make sure all of it's playable through Luna. So you want to play one of your mobile games through Luna on your PC? Cool. You want to play one of your PC games on mobile through Luna? Cool. You have the option to do that. And from both sides, you can stream right to Twitch with it. And again, allow people to be able to join in. Next thing is I would hit up the Amazon Music department and see if we couldn't work something out where I'd be taking the idea from Microsoft and Xbox 360. Any songs that are in your Amazon Music library, you can play them through the game you're playing and overwrite the soundtrack. That's something I think would go over massively well with a lot of people, and have this be a part of Luna as well as Amazon Games. I think that would be a nice thing that would be good for anyone playing. Like, to just be able to call up your stuff from Amazon Music and be like, oh, okay, well, I want to play Rough Riders Anthem while I'm gunning down a bunch of people in this particular game. Go for it. It would fit. Why not? Now, I do think that there could be some legal gray area that they haven't covered yet with that, as far as like video recording and streaming. But you got to make the service do it in order to even have the argument to finalize this and get everything lined up and get your ducks in a row. So it has to happen one way or another. Next thing is, anyone who has an Amazon Prime subscription and they purchase it a year ahead, you get Luna bundled in for free. This is one of those things I think would be massively great for it. So I know I would do it, but like, okay, well, I want people to try this service out, and I want them to really be into it, and the more time they put into it, the more money we make off of it. So bundle it in with Amazon Prime. You already get a bunch of different services from Amazon by having a Prime membership, so why not put Luna in the mix too? I mean, if you're giving away free games for having an Amazon Prime subscription, then being allowed to stream from our data centers using Luna should be a part of that package. It's only sensible that you would do that. So I'm like, why aren't they doing it? Why is Amazon not taking the time to do this? And I would also make sure, like, I don't personally know if the Luna controller works through USB for PCs, but if it doesn't, I would make sure it does. So that way, if you do purchase the Luna controller, you can use it for your computer. I mean, I haven't heard any complaints about it yet, but I don't know if they do it because there was nothing that was specifically said about it. So this would be something that I would personally try to make sure was the case. So we plug the controller in through USB on the computer. It will play through the computer using USB, and you can still use it for Amazon Luna either way at that point. But you wouldn't have to be limited to only being able to use it on Amazon Luna. You could use it for a bunch of your other services on your computer. And the next thing that I don't even know why Amazon doesn't do this, but you have a game launcher and a game service, so why not use Amazon Games as a storefront to sell games that you're giving away through that service? Like, if you give away a game for a month, once it's off the month, it's up for sale, and if somebody wants to get it through Amazon Games, then they can. Why not make that the available thing for people? Like, to me, that makes a lot of sense. Put it up there for a discounted price, very similar to what Epic Games does with the Epic Store, and give the developers or the publishers a fair cut, a decent cut of it. I mean, because honestly, if they're giving their game for free on your service, then you should, in turn, when it goes up for sale, give them a bigger cut of the profits. I think that makes a lot more sense to do, and I think that would benefit everyone. And on top of that, you could promote it through Amazon. So why not? Like, they promoted Luna, but you hardly ever see any promotion of Amazon Games. I know I didn't. I stumbled upon it myself on accident. I accidentally came across this. That's how difficult it is to find the information on Amazon Games as a launcher. Now, they do have their development studio, and they just released a game. I would make sure that is available through Amazon Games as well as through Luna for streaming. And yeah, you can put it on other platforms for people that have their preferred platform. But hey, on our home platform, if somebody doesn't purchase it through Luna and they don't catch it when it's up for free for the short period of time it's going to be up there, then guess what? We'll put it on our own service at a $10 to $20 discount versus every other platform that it's on. Again, seems fair to me. I think it works out better for your consumers in the long run. And on top of that, I know a lot of people would be interested and enjoy that. And then think about all the other stuff that I just integrated together that's working with Amazon Games, Amazon Luna, Amazon Music. Think about all that stuff that's combined together in Twitch. All of this stuff is working cohesively together in an ecosystem. And it's not like Amazon doesn't have the hardware out there to support it, because they've got their Alexa boxes and things like that. And that's another thing. Amazon has their own little streaming boxes and stuff, and they have their own Alexa boxes and all of this. Why not have one of those boxes come with your Luna controller and it have Amazon games built into it, so that you can play your games, the ones that will be played on PC, play them directly on it, on top of having all of your other services already available to it. Amazon Prime, Prime TV, Music, Luna. There's so much stuff that they have available that they are just not utilizing. Twitch is automatically on there, and have it set up for the interface to automatically allow Twitch to register when you're playing the game. And if you want to, it can stream. Like, give you the option to pick if you want it to automatically stream, or if you want it to ask you at the startup of a game, would you like to stream this to Twitch? Simple as that. And hey, maybe you don't want to do it immediately. Maybe you want to get somewhere into the game and then start to stream. Again, these are things that they have the software, the hardware, the technicians. They have everything in place to do this. But they're not. And I am so lost as to why they aren't. Now, maybe there's a lot of paperwork and things that they have in the way that might be causing a backup to some of this stuff. But several of these things I don't think they actually thought about. Or if they did, the ideas got shot down. I don't know, personally. But I just think that with the whole ecosystem that they're creating, they have one of the best chances of making something very big, very major, that a lot of people would invest themselves into, that can make them a lot of money. And on top of that, it could be very popular in gaming. Again, it's solely up to really them to put the time and the effort into doing it. I can only suggest it as the guy that's interested in this type of stuff. But, I mean, again, this is how I would try to get things done if I were in charge of it. I don't personally have a say. I kind of wish I did. I wish I could communicate this to the people that run Amazon games and Luna and all that stuff. If I could communicate this to them and they would listen, and I mean, even if they implemented half of what I'm talking about, because some things may just be legally a very stringent area to try to deal with, like the music thing, it might work out. It might work out to their benefit. It might be a great thing for them to do. I would love to see it happen myself, personally. So, yeah, I think I'm done here. You guys can let me know what you think in the comments below or on Anchor. Otherwise, thank you guys very much for listening in. Keep your eyes and ears out for more stuff from me. And until the next time, enjoy your games. Peace out.